Camara. The Saints and Minnesota Vikings here. Rematch NFC Divisional round.
Back to throw.
One of these teams want to go to the NFC Championship to face the Dallas Cowboys.
36. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They're going to look to throw. And some room to maneuver. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to make it fourth down.
And there we go for full block here.
On fourth down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48.
40-yard field goal by the New Orleans Saints.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now Wilson on first down.
Come on, buddy.
His first pass is incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Wilson to throw again. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and just like that, it's third down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, Wilson is going to find his running back. It's complete.
Wilson, what the first down for him?
Solid gain of 23. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it.
One right here, we go on to the next chapter.
I remember being in college and worrying all season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night. Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Now Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at...
We'll be right back here after these messages here. Give me a second there, folks. But 0-0 all game. The winner of this game will be going to Dallas here.
The 27-yard line.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Fullback
Gets
catching
this
and
down to the
tackling.
18, good enough for a first down.
That'll be the end of the first
9 yards
quarter.
on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball
Bring up
outside,
second down.
incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for him.
Let's see where our depth chart is here. Looks like Ryan Patrick is out of the game here.
Their physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So far, all they have right now is a fullback
Play
here.
number 7 of the drive. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Fullback
And
gets
he
there.
is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's interesting
Well,
because
Minnesota, they're all out there running backs here
I'm
today.
evaluating guys for the draft now. My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
On 3rd down. It's
Patrick's in there.
He has
First
the
down.
first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it here. Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. From the ground, it's Wilson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Up to the 2. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Off the run. And the fullback gets his first rushing touchdown here.
End zone for a Viking touchdown. It's the fullback punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
And they get it. And that's
He's
7.
got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
The Minnesota here is leading 7-0.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field.
Hopefully, you see more balance when we get to the NFC Championship game again.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball.
3rd and 10 for the
Brings up
Saints.
down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he'll get it up to
Almost gets the
40-yard
first down.
He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
The Saints, they know that the Vikings are the ball back in the 2nd down. They're trying to waste
It's just their
time.
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out.
Yeah, Rudolph, they're down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. And how about this last play? Really nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
It's too wide.
Shot of 45 at the 46.
He's taking out there.
And now with his first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And it pops free. The collision there, Jerry. The ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's Wilson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 2 yards on that play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back. He's got him complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. The man is stealing, it's complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Oh my God,
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've got time here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, back to you guys in a minute. First, it's indeed time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Saints haven't played their best football and trail because of it. The Vikings have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Vikings now on 3rd and 8. Wilson's got the completion out of the gun, and he'll be tackled at the 36-yard line. Vikings still on the field. Check.
Hold that thought, Mr. Ridley. We've got a trip to the title game on the line. Folks are eager to get right back to the action. This will be taken in at the 1.
Diggs running it out for the 33.
Return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
I saw it here. Going this game, 10 is it.
Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had going, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle it.
Minnesota here is out for a left foot here is out. So they're using usually they've been going to their fullback the whole time this game, and then plus for Gordon.
The right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked it.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them.
Minnesota in here,
now Wilson on second down. And the hit jarred loose.
That was close. That could have been intercepted here for Minnesota Vikings.
Good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, but the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Well, how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's got Kyle Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph is their first down. They went for it here.
Play there, and it'll give the Vikings a first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
Minnesota's up by 2 possessions. Possession in field goal.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. But it's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Running back.
Rack does get first down.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of
downs. That'll be a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. The gun. Here's Wilson.
Wilson. Throw it to his running fallback. They need messes to catch.
No matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Rudolph showing the power. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
See what this is here.
Holding offense.
Looks like that's going to be coming back here, holding on the offense.
So a decent game, still all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On second down, here's Wilson. And complete, right side to tight end Rudolph.
Rudolph.
He's going to get this
with
one
the first down
to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
Have an entry on the play. Wilson still in.
from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. He's just going to
get like 1 yard that
back into the backfield. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that will bring us down to the third quarter in this playoff game.
And utilizing this position, it's actually utilized more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right?
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Calling again here, Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the
Minnesota here.
Third down.
Looking to get past the
air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon.
Trying to get to the Super
this
Bowl
lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs.
But they have to
can save safe.
To throw again is Wilson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain.
I don't know. I think that was I challenged that play because that did look like that route for mine.
Fourth down. So
what do you guys think?
If you're a coach, you hesitate to throw the flag anytime it's a spot discernment.
You certainly do, because you feel like that's not one you're likely to win, and you may need that challenge flag for later in the game.
See what the referee says. Yes. So the challenge was reversed, so it's a Minnesota first down here.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. Wilson will throw again. Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance on the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there. A little bit of jeopardy,
especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter.
And that is...
Lost the football.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after...
Let's look at the instant replay here. They called the fumble on the play. And then they said touchdown. So let's see who gets it. Where does the ball drop out? Because right here, he has the ball. And the ball is still in his hands. And it falls out. That would have been looked like it could have been a touchback here because the ball came out.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in.
Minnesota here goes up 17-zip in this NFC Divionsionl
I think you're exactly right.
game.
You can see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might...
As the Saints fans are booing.
So that one, a 13-play drive in total. And it's polished up by a Viking score. That's fielded in the end zone. Pretty move. And we'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And several days ago, you and I talked with a couple of guys in the meetings about how big is home field advantage. And they kind of downplayed it a bit, but I think we're seeing here today, building up this lead, looks like they're going to win with home field advantage in the divisional round. So,
yeah, they may have downplayed it, but we can also sense it was important to them.
Oh, he was almost gone.
Nothing has to change. You don't have to uproot anything. Sometimes when you're going on the road, you may have to even leave early in order to get acclimated if it's going to be a tough environment against the team you're going to play. So being at home is a big deal, but now they know. At least they feel like it. They're moving on to the championship round. There's got to be no better feeling. Look at the 25.
It's out, bounce, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The They'll look to throw here. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. Now they got to get to the line quickly. For the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
We're running down here. That's the call time off.
To a third down. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll look to throw. This throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but he's inside.
Here comes the New Orleans Saints here, quarterback.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And it is caught at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, lose about 3 yards.
Backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7th. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it second and goal. They'll drop the throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Turns the ball free and brings up third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
They might want to review that here. We're going to out of bounds.
Getting defeated in a tough spot.
Yeah, boot review. I really thought they were going to review this here. One. Where's the second speed? So he has 1, 2, and that's going to stand. So it is a touchdown here.
Extra point coming. And it's 17-7. So an 8-play drive.
They're going for the onside kick here, trying to recover
so 2
this.
scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have an onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on
Minnesota here.
their chances of getting that done.
So 40 seconds from victory here before they go to the NFC Championship.
Just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. They go down to none. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
The Saints got the ball here for a second.
Shot at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and then taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a second down. They'll look to throw. Shaheen the tight end on the right side. And he's able to get this.
They have one time off left here.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds
remaining. Turnover, I saw they got the ball here.
They'll set up a throw. Throw offside complete. It's Palmer.
You got 12 seconds.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's able to work it here on the 8-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a second.
So Minnesota will get the win, steal the win. They would get away with the win here.
And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season.
7.
You really can, because
Saints
the
were
focus
about
is
to come
being
back
one
here.
game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there,
Minnesota goes
in the future.
to the NFC Championship game here to face the Dallas Cowboys in Arlington here. And that was the end of the game here. Thank you for watching. Wherever you want us to watch here.
So
Minnesota Vikings and the Saints.
My partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men.
And that's the end of the score. They'll be going to the NFC Championship game to face Dallas Cowboys. Thank you for watching.
From New Orleans, good night, everybody.